why does your art matter? Now, every time I pick from this topic star, it low-key be reading me before it read anybody else. And I'm loving it. We're down to like 5 more prompts in there, so it's almost time to reveal them. But yeah, why does it matter? Why does your art matter? That's a good question to ask yourself, low-key. What do you do it for? Who do you do it for? But I feel like a lot of the answers to this was answered in my previous video that I did. So definitely go check that out, because yeah. But yes, it depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it to better your quality of life or others to some degree or another, I would say that it definitely benefits both with mine, especially with I feel like more so with my short form content, because that one's like quick bursts of like just seeing something creative from start to finish for the day, which I feel like is always really rewarding, even if you're not the one doing it. Like when I watch other artists work, it's a sense of completion still. And yeah, so that was my main one, but I'm not really wanting to like follow the script on this one as much, although I did mention like, so in this case the answer would be I do my art for pretty much all people, but specifically for melanated communities, queer communities, and feminine people, although I do want to expand in what I do. And I brought that up because I realized that I don't draw very many like people in non-healthy conditions. Like everybody I draw is always like able-bodied, healthy. Like there's nothing like all off about them. And if I do make something off about them, it's always some like Halloween edition of me making that person more extreme, and I don't know, I think me getting more comfortable with drawing people that are differently abled or in wheelchairs, like I feel like that'll be cool. Or just drawing somebody that looks sick, or somebody that looks tired, or like just not always like I'm pleasantly happy with and content in the area that I'm in right now, which is kind of everybody so far. So I definitely want to do more of that, like people existing in different ways. So what I said was your art matters because of the meaning that you assign to it and who and what you're trying to influence. I am just trying to influence anybody to pick up a pencil or a can of paint or a guitar and just start using it. That I feel like that is my goal with everything that I do. Like I want people to paint, I want people to draw, because that's what I do. But like if your creative outlet is something other than mine, do it. Like I've been having a ton of fun writing my book that I was talking about, like, and not writing it like how I traditionally do, which is with my hand and a piece of paper, but actually typing has been typing out the story and like having it come to me that way has been like really nice. So I would definitely say like however you express yourself, that is what I'm trying to ignite in you to go and do if you see it or if you have time. Like I was just thinking about ways that I could expand what I do on here instead of just the rhythm of shorts, long form shorts, long form shorts. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I want to show you guys that I do want to inspire you to be creative. So I want to open up more avenues for me to do that. And I don't know that this is the place to talk about it, but yeah. But I often have the message circulating this page of doing your art for an audience. You don't always need to be influencing others or making waves with each piece that you make. So definitely remember, some things can just be for you. Like, why does your art matter? It doesn't need to be because you're sitting here making pieces about the political and economic state of our world. Like, there's no need for your art to matter in that way every single time or at all. Like, your art can matter just because it helps you not strangle people, or it helps you to like get through your workday or be okay in whatever you got going on. You know, if it helps ease your anxiety, like, it doesn't have to be this like profound reason as to why your art matters. I never want people to think that my extremely clickbait titles are being legitimate with like their bluntness, but yes, definitely it can have whatever one you want, obviously, whatever meaning you want it to have. It's been really popular for artists to have multiple different ways of expressing themselves, like fashion, makeup, obviously your art, your personality. That too, that's an art form if you have one. If you have a personality to go off of. Your commercial, your art. What does that even mean? I wrote that in my notes for this video, but I don't even know what that means, guys. Your commercial art, your personal art. I read it wrong. So your commercial art and your personal art is obviously going to be different things, right? What you show to the world and what you keep to yourself should always be different. I don't know why I put that in there. I know why. To keep your art mattering to you. So like, there should be multiple different reasons why your art matters, but to keep it mattering to you is having your own art that you do, or like projects that you don't tell people about and like you just work on. That's a good way to keep that inner fire burning for it, for sure. Instead of it just being like, I do this so people can recognize me. I do this for a paycheck. I do this for my commission. Like, having an inner reason is pretty great too. So, the roundabout part of my notes, because I want to just yap a little bit, is yes, it's important to post if that matters to you, but having projects that are just for you is perfect for the creative's needs and the professional goals to be met as well. So yeah, your art matters because of why ever you say it matters, honestly. As long as it's not like, you know, some of the most insensitive, deranged art I've ever seen, although there is a place for that. Like, there's a place for all kind of art, even that kind. So yeah, it's just, you know, make your art have meaning beyond the content, beyond the classroom, beyond whatever reason you create. You know, beyond those reasons. That is another artist deep dive. I feel like it's a part 2 in a way to the last video, because they really do go together. In that video, I asked some pretty good questions, so you can go and reflect with that video, and then come, like, you know, use the video, compound them. This is 2 back-to-back deep dives, so let's go back up to the surface for a second and hope that the next one isn't a deep dive. But guys, what are we thinking? Like, what's going on? Like, as artists, how are we feeling in this climate? Like, we've gotten I feel like time is really fast, but I feel like we've gotten pretty used to AI and its presence. So how are we feeling about it? Like, honestly, it is distracting. It's highly annoying, and I am still as anti-AI as I will ever be, but it's not really impacting like the way I create in any way. It's probably because I stay away from it in every way, shape, or form. And even when I hear about certain YouTubers talking about using AI, I unfollow them. I unsubscribe because it's like, don't use that. Don't use that. But outside of like the public enemy of AI, like how are we maintaining our inner fire? Like, what are we doing? Are we hanging out with friends? Are we smoking a bowl? Are we resting for 10 hours? Are we doing 8 face masks back to back and baking donuts? I don't know. Like, how are we keeping our energy fresh? Because I feel like I walk, I exercise, I do those kind of things, and that helps. But like, I would love some new advice on like how you recharge, your creative energy. Although like I said in the last video, I'm in a pretty good standing. Like, I've been pretty decently creative. I feel like if anybody watches this that watches my shorts as well, you'll know that my shorts, every single one that I've posted recently, I haven't drawn recently. Specifically, the Fruit Girls are very old. Those are over a year old for sure, and they just are making a return because I drew them in my tablet. But like, again, there's just a lot of art here that I've never really deemed worthy enough of posting, and getting to that point where it's like, I don't want to keep on pushing out new content every single day for it to get minimal interaction or the same amount of interaction as it always gets, or a boom. I see those too. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just, at the end of the day, drawing something new all the time does get exhausting. Oh my gosh, I gotta shut up. Bye, guys.